Okay, so we're going to go through a few of the exercises from Hansen and Quinn Unit 13. Number 2 to begin with. Agathos pu ten teknein houtos hod zographos, aiscrostatus tropus. Mechanatai garmeta ton hetairon, hopos lusas ten demokratian passes tes poleos arxe. So to begin with, it looks like we have one of these sentences, right? Of the blessed are the meek variety. We have agathos hutohodzographos. Good is this painter. And then we have pu, I suppose. And then we have this accusative. And remember, this is an accusative of respect. It's limiting in its force. So, good is this painter, I suppose, with respect to his skill. Right? Aiscroste, but shameful, to stropus, another accusative of respect with respect to his ways. So, this painter, I suppose, is good with respect to his skill, but shameful with respect to his ways. All right. For mechanatai, so that's mechan a tai, right? Whoa, that was not supposed to happen. Let's see if we can get back to our sentence. There we go. So remember, mechanaomai is an alpha contract, and it's a deponent. So even though this is a middle passive form, we're going to translate it as if it were active. So for he contrives, meta ton hetairon, with his friends. And now we have this hopos plus the future indicative. This is an object clause of effort, which you might expect after a form of mechanaomai. For he contrives with his friends that he will rule. Now remember, archo, in the sense of rule, can take a genitive, and there it is, passes tes poleos, that he will rule over the whole city. And then all we have left is this part, lusas ten demokratian. Lusas is the masculine nominative singular of the aorist active participle of luo. So we could say, having destroyed the democracy. So, let's do it again. Good, I suppose, with respect to his craft, is this painter, but shameful with respect to his manners, his ways. For he contrives with his companions that he will rule over the whole city, having destroyed the democracy. All right, next one. Here we go. Eon phobethomen me nikometha es alon topon theuxometha. So it looks like we have a conditional sentence here. Eon plus the subjunctive and the future indicative. Okay. Now remember, phobeomai, this is a passive deponent. So this is an aorist passive subjunctive in form, but we're going to translate it as if it were active. So we have a future more vivid sentence. If we fear, we will flee. eanphobe thomen, fuxometha. Remember that fuxometha, that is future middle in form. But again, we're going to translate it actively. All right, so if we fear, we will flee. Now, me nicometha, that is nicometha. That looks like a present subjunctive. If we fear, and this is a fear clause, right? And this is present subjunctive, middle passive in form. It's contracted from nika o metha. Whoops, that shouldn't be there. Nika o metha. So let's see. I think that's passive, present passive subjunctive. If we fear that we will be conquered, remember may introduces a positive fear clause. If we fear that we may be conquered, we shall flee into alon topon, into another country. If we fear that we will be conquered or that we may be conquered, we will flee into another country. 11. Tuton genomenon hoi paskontes mathesontai. Hagar emperia didaske kai tus aphronos. So, tuton genomenon. That looks like a genitive absolute. And notice genomenon, right? That is the second aorist participle, middle in form, but active in meaning, of gignomai. So, with these things having happened, since these things happened, when these things happened, hoi paskontes mathesontai. Now this paskontes is a nominative plural masculine present active participle. So hoi paskontes, the ones experiencing it or the ones suffering, and then mathesontai, the ones experiencing will learn, from monthano. Okay, the ones experiencing will learn. So since these things happened, the ones suffering or the ones experiencing it will learn. Hagar emperia for experience. Didaske teaches. Kai tus aphronos, even the foolish. For experience teaches even the foolish. 13. Eudaimon genesetai hutos hoi andosan hoi theoi logon gnomen kai ergon aratein. So this guy will become, notice it's future middle in form, but active in meaning, from gignomai. This one will become eudaimon, nominative singular masculine. This guy will become blessed. And now we have a relative pronoun, hoi, and dosan. That is from didomi, right? That is an aorist subjunctive from didomi, third person plural aorist active subjunctive. And we have an on here. So what we actually have is, this is the protasis. And this is the apodosis of a relative conditional sentence. And you can see on, relative pronoun, plus on, plus the subjunctive in the apodosis, and a future indicative in the prodosis, and future indicative in the apodosis, it's going to be a future more vivid. Okay? So, this guy will become blessed, to whom the gods give logon gnomen, understanding of words, kai ergon aratain, and virtue of deeds. Understanding of words and virtue in deeds. Knowledge, in words and virtue in deeds. All right. So he will become blessed, to whom the gods give knowledge of words and virtue in deeds. Finally, I think, 21. Ton hoplon katable thenton, kai aneu aspidos mahu. Okay, so katable thenton. This here, ton hoplon katable thenton, that's a genitive absolute. And katable thenton is the aorist passive participle from katabalo. Sorry for the bad handwriting. It's terrible. So aorist passive participle. So with the weapons having been thrown away, when the weapons were thrown away, okay. Whoops, that didn't work. Kai aneu aspidos, even without a shield, and then mahu, fight, from mahomai. That is the second person singular, present, middle in form, active in meaning, imperative. Okay, so when the weapons have been lost, fight even without a shield. And that's it.